Yeah, how did you like it? What up, YouTube? We are just getting started with a little Amazon FBA Q&A. We got the TikTok live right here. We're doing both platforms. As always, been pretty consistent with the YouTube lives, which I've been pretty happy about. What up, TikTok? Like I said, we are just getting started, everybody. Waiting for some people to roll in. I just posted some gem videos on the TikTok page today. Last video that I posted, I don't know how to run PPC ads. If that's you, I actually have a video that maps that out for you guys. Why conversion rate is so important when selling on Amazon. That's the second to last video. And then a little travel video because I am bringing travel content back to my TikTok, my main TikTok page. I had originally made a TikTok travel channel, but I decided that I'm going to just post all of the content that I want on one channel. Let's go. The PPC video. PPC is obviously one of the things that people ask me the most about. Luke, how do you run PPC ads? I'm struggling with my ads. I did this with my ads. And so I made an in-depth video showing you guys how to set up your PPC ads the right way. And I'm going to be dropping a few more videos on YT about PPC ads. It was the thing that I actually struggled the most with when I first started selling on Amazon. Fast forward to today, it's one of the things that I consider myself best at. And that came with engulfing myself in knowledge about PPC, any and every piece of information that I could get on PPC. I went to conferences. People are like, oh, why would I be paying for education that's not college? How could you? I spent thousands of dollars going to conferences to listen to Amazon speakers. Pretty much these, like how these lives are, like no joke. Very first Amazon conference that I went to, I'm actually going to make a video about this because there's a little full circle moment with this conference that I'll share with everybody on the live today. But the very first conference I went to, it was in 2019, summer of 2019. Remember, I launched my very first product on Amazon January 2019, and I went to something, it was a conference called the Amazing Selling Conference or the Amazing Selling Machine, one of those two things. And I went to that conference, me, my cousins, who were my mentors. So all three of us went, and I went solely for the purpose of listening to one speaker talk. Remember, PPC was the thing I struggled with, but I had engulfed myself in PPC because I saw that that's going to be how I can increase my sales on Amazon with a really good strategy. And there was somebody that I had watched on YouTube, not the biggest PPC person, or excuse me, not even the biggest creator. Her videos had like 1,000 views, but she knew what she was talking about. And so I went out, we went to the conference solely for the reason to listen to her speak. I paid, the conference was, we paid for VIP. So I think that was like $1,300 for a VIP ticket, either 13 or 15, something like that. Went just to listen to her speak. And after her talk, and why, like, people don't necessarily put the same value on a live like this because it's free, but went to that just to listen to her talk. And at the end, I was very selfish. I went up and I started asking questions. There's a whole group of people around and I just kept asking questions, which a little selfish of me, but at the end of the day, I paid for the conference and I wanted to get as much value as I could from it. And so her whole time talking, and by the time we were done answering questions, someone who was hosting the conference or like someone on the back end was like, hey, we got to go to this next thing. And she dipped. So that was a cool little moment, you know, investing into my knowledge. People are like, how could you invest in the information's out there for free? Yeah, you're right. But some information you got to pay for, pay to play. And then a cool little moment about that. One of the videos, or one of the two things that made me decide to start selling on Amazon was a video. It's 10 years old on YouTube, and it's titled something like She Makes $40,000 per month selling on Amazon. It's by a channel called Project Life Mastery. And the owner of that channel, his name is Stefan. He was at that conference, that very first conference that I went to. And on the last day, he was one of the speakers. He gave a good little talk, and I DM'd him on IG. I was like, hey, bro, we had to bounce, so I didn't get a chance to introduce myself. Really liked your talk. Really inspired me. Boom, boom, boom. I said a few things. I'm going to make a video about this and show you guys the screenshot of the messages. I'll post that on TikTok and on YouTube. But he had responded like, really glad that you liked it, and great to, something like, glad you're crushing it on Amazon, and God willing, next year you'll be telling your story at the Amazing Selling Conference. Now, 1 year later, I was not making content. I did not tell my story at the Amazing Selling Conference. By the way, YouTube, God bless y'all who are in here, and God bless y'all who hit the like button on the chat. I really do appreciate it. Helps out a lot. And everybody in the TikTok chat as well. God bless y'all. But although I didn't become a public speaker or anything like that 1 year after, it's a cool full circle moment that the guy who, one of the reasons why I started selling on Amazon at the conference, I message him, and then he tells me, maybe one day you're going to go on to teach people how to sell on Amazon. And here I am. Although I wasn't a guest speaker at that conference, I have been a guest speaker at other conferences, putting people up on game. All right, we were going into a little bit of a rant, but any questions that y'all have, drop them down below. I'm doing private label. Yes, I do private label. Hi, Luke. Hope you're doing good. One question, do you have an Adam on your team? I do, Iron. Adam is one of my students, and he's also one of the onboarding coaches when you guys hop on a call with my team. You're either going to speak to Adam or you're going to speak to Kobe, one of the two. So these aren't sales reps. I didn't just go out and hire some random people to do sales for the program. They're actually students in the AMZ Masterclass who are now just taking calls for me and teaching other people about the AMZ Masterclass, as well as seeing if you are a right fit for the program. But yes, Adam is one of my team members as well as one of my students. Let's go. Thabilis, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. I knew I would be late. You are not late, sir. I started about 7 minutes ago. I'll be on YT when this goes away. Just want to help you grow organically. God bless you, bro. I appreciate you. And yes, I do know that. We'll see. I actually was just on a call with my boy Airstick today. We were having a little chat. I already told you what I told you about, like some of the content that I'm going to be making, my mindset and stuff like that. I'm actually going to post one of those videos after I get off live today. Yeah, I guess just stay tuned. We won't go down that rabbit hole. We'll stick to Amazon questions. But yes, if y'all do want to support me in case this platform does go away, God forbid. But if it does, I'm on YT, YouTube, and I would go live there every day that I go live on TikTok, live there right now. Shout out to you, YouTube, everybody who's in here. And I will be posting content there as well. Startup capital you need to start. 3K USD minimum. Shorty, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Well, I guess he forgot about me today. What do you mean, Iron? Hold on, let me see, bro. Can you send me a message on TikTok and I will get you sorted, bro? I'll send Adam a message right now too. I don't see anything on the calendar unless you guys had scheduled something via messaging. In that case, it might not have been on the calendar. It says I'll be over at the YT, then turns to other camera. Shout out to YouTube. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of over trying to censor it. I think I'm good. Maybe I'm a shadow man. I don't know, but we are pushing along. So yeah, I'm just so used to saying YT at this point, but we shall see. Also, y'all, make sure that you drop your questions down below. Any questions that you have about selling on Amazon, TikTok, let's do this. If we get to If we get to 3K likes and 15 shares, you can actually click the little arrow, counts as a share if you just put copy link. If we get there, we will show live Amazon sales for the day. It's been a while since we've done that. If we get to 5K likes and 30 shares, I'll do live product research for YT and for TikTok. Let's get it. Just scheduled the meeting to start in your Amazon course. Let's go, Don. Let's go, brother. Can't wait to, God willing, see you in the program. Let's see, who'd you get a call with? Let's go, my boy Adam. Absolute all-star. That shot literally had me laughing out loud. It's worth it. Let's go, 4chan. I appreciate you, brother. 4chan, one of the newer students. Been a supporter for a while, but one of the newer students. Just getting finished with the AMZ Masterclass curriculum. Let's go, Dylan. Thank you for sharing the live, bro. I appreciate you. Brian, thank you for sharing the live. Airstick, thank you for sharing the live. We're at 16 shares, 700 likes. Once we hit 2K, I'll show live Amazon sales. And then 30 shares and 5K likes, we will do some live product research. Luke, are you a car guy? I am not, brother. I am not. In fact, we can kind of go on a rant about this whole topic, but I'm not a car guy. Only reason why I would get a car would be to promote my personal brand more, because obviously showing the things that a successful business buys drives a lot more views than teaching people the fundamentals and steps on how to build that business. But no, I'm not really a car guy too much. You do wholesale, I do private label. For getting reviews, can I ask friends and family in various states to buy and leave a review? Then searching for it organically will prevent flagging, right? Yes, Mr. Amazon FBA. That's a YT comment right there. That is correct. You want to make sure that nobody buys if you have 10 people, don't have everybody buy the product the same day. If you have 10 people, don't have them all leave a review the day they bought the product. Don't have anybody leave the review the day they bought the product. Space out the reviews. So like, for example, if people get the product, have 3 people review one day, 3 people another, 3 people another day, right? Space them out. Don't send anyone a direct URL. Don't have anybody under the same Wi-Fi as you or it's linked to your account. Well, TikTok is still on the block. Whoa, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Like I said, I admit when I'm wrong. I told everybody the recordings are on YT on all the lives, but I told everyone I will gladly admit that I'm wrong. But we will see. We'll see if they break it. They cut a deal. I'm more hopeful now than I ever have been. But until we have something official that says it's not going away, we shall see. In the meantime, y'all make sure to go. Also, please note that me just continuously saying it might still get banned, is not me trying to fear monger. You guys have to understand that I do social media. My main platform is TikTok. So I have to tell my TikTok audience, hey, this might not be around, so that they can come to other platforms. It's again, not trying to fear monger, because God willing, it does stay. Where would you recommend for me to find a product? I use 2 different methods, the Amazon search method and then the black box method with Helium 10. I have videos on how to do both of these on both my TikTok and my YouTube channel. If we just got to 2K likes, 31 shares, I appreciate y'all. If we get to 5K likes on TikTok, I'll do live product research right now. I feel like we're going to get it. So how about I just close out all of my tabs really quickly. I do appreciate y'all, and we'll get that rolling. But Amazon search method, and then you want to use some kind of product research software to make sure that you're looking at the proper numbers. Okay. we go. So I just wanted to get that set up, and then we will take a look once we hit 5K likes, which I'm assuming will be in a minute or two. How do you do Amazon training? Yes, we obviously do these lives for free, but anyone who wanted a more in-depth guide and to have me as a mentor, I have my mentorship program in the TikTok bio. How much did you spend in the beginning? I started with 4,900 USD, but I started with a product where I got like a lab test for it, which cost 1,000. And so really in terms of cost of goods and shipping, it was 3,900. If you started from the ground to zero, do you think you'd be able to make the same amount as you do now? I love that you said that, Dawn, or you asked that, because it's been a little bit slow of a start, but I am doing a series where I'm taking a brand new Amazon seller account and I'm documenting the journey, taking that account from $0. It's currently sitting at $0 in sales because we don't have any products live yet. And I'm going to document the journey, taking that brand to $1 million in sales. To just show people that it's still possible, to show people the journey, all of my struggles. I mean, this series started 4 months ago and we've had a whole list of issues. I haven't made a video about this, but just had a recent issue where we got flat. We were about literally a day away from shipping out our products. Shipping labels were ready. Everything was ready. And then our product got flagged mistakenly. So we had to go in and send an exemption over to Amazon. And so, yeah, we're having to deal with that right now. Okay, let's get it. Okay. Did the Chinese festival also slow the process down? Yeah, that's going to be the biggest issue. It didn't slow the 0 to 1 mil series down yet. But it will, because like I said, we were about to ship out the product, but I'm not about to ship out $2,000, technically including shipping, $3,000 nearly worth of inventory with a flagged listing. Because what if I have to create a new listing or do something? You know what I mean? So if we don't figure it out in the next like four days, then yeah, we're going to be pushed back another month, which is part of business. I just launched yesterday. What's the fastest way to get reviews? Friends and family and the Vine program. Abdallah, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Hi, I'm a part of the Amazon Associate. Can you guide me through the process of how to be an affiliate? I don't do Amazon affiliate. 5K, what happened to 3K? So 2K likes, which we already got. I haven't done yet. We're going to show live Amazon sales. And then 5K likes, which we also just got, and 30 shares. We are going to do live product research, which I am also going to do right now. User 23, thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate you. I just launched yesterday. I answered that. Which one do you think is good to sell? There's lots of good products to sell. Is it true the more capital you have to start, the more successful you'll be with the first product? No, not even a little bit. Dawn, thank you so much for the follow. So the reason why it could help you scale faster, assuming you have a successful product, but it won't make the product more successful. Why? What determines a successful product? The product market that you chose. How much capital you have doesn't really play a factor into that, because unless you're going into a super high ticket item, which most cases I don't, you'll be able to launch with a 3 to 6K budget, majority of products, 100 units, 200 units, 300. So that's one. Your differentiator, which again, you're not going to go and create molds or anything like that. It's just adding value into the market. How much capital you have isn't necessarily going to affect that. And then you have, what else? You have your reviews. Well, a few $100 for reviews. to get that. And then, yeah, just a good marketing strategy, good conversion, making sure your listing is good. Dumping more money into inventory won't necessarily make the product more successful. Give me 2 seconds. Gonna get more water. Okay. No, I don't pay for fake reviews. Find program and then friends and family. Which niche do you recommend? I'm in the US, Cali. Oh, I like this question too. We're gonna do live product research and everything, everyone. How about I pull up Amazon sales, because that's what we got to do first. Sorry, YouTube, I can't show this to you guys because then I have to screen share and there's too much like proprietary information that I can't block on a direct screen share. I can block it when I'm showing it on TikTok. What's the reason you started your business? I was sleeping on my best friend's couch. I had no direction in life. I wanted to be a rapper. And so my cousins, who I was working for at the time, they had their own Amazon business and they offered to mentor me, teach me everything that I knew, or everything that they knew, about how to sell on Amazon. So I took the jump. Is there a place on Helium 10 to check how many units a product is selling each day? Yes, there is. I'll show you guys in a second when we do live product research. Okay, so sorry, YT, I can't see the screen right now, so I'm just going to show TikTok this. So this is today, yesterday, last 7 days, last 30, and then we can do, oh, baby. So there we go. As promised, there's almost no one doing lives as often as you discussing private label. You're doing God's work. I appreciate you, Mr. Amazon FBA. That's on the YT chat. Yeah, bro. First off, this isn't like, I'm nothing special. There's a lot of people who put out a lot of really good content and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm just glitched when it comes to these lives. Like, I really enjoy it. Number one, I see how much that it helps people, which, selfishly makes me feel good when I help other people. And again, if there wasn't people who helped me in the way that they did when I was first starting, I wouldn't be in the position that I am today. So being able to give back and do that for everybody is cool. Can I start arbitrage with 1K? Yes. Okay, let's do it. Hello, friend. Have a friend who sells 200 products. Each product makes average $10 profit a day, makes 2K profit a day. Nice. That's amazing. Luis, thank you so much for the follow. Is there any way you could review a market I'm going to be selling in? That would be cool. Nah, unfortunately, that's only something that I do for my mentorship students. So yeah, we'll just review like general markets here, show you guys like the process of how to start selling. Let me put my phone on do not disturb. How can I get in your mentorship? Check out the TikTok bio. You guys can apply there. Okay. Let's screen share. Boop, 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 boop. All right, so YouTube, you guys should be able to see it. If you guys want a better view, you can come over to the YT, YouTube at Luke Basha. All right, so let's do toys and games. So step one is we're gonna go to Amazon. Actually, hold on. Okay, I just needed to make sure that there was no markets that I've looked for here on the side. So first thing we're gonna go do is we're gonna go to Amazon. We're gonna search something generic like toys and games. So let's do toys and games. We want to make sure that it has strong, decent search volume. Actually, let's just do toys. So toys, we're going to go ahead and search that. You guys need to make sure that you have some kind of product research software. I'm using Helium 10's Google Chrome extension. So now we have our toys, right? On Amazon, we want to go through here and find a product that catches our eye. What do I mean by catches our eye? Literally what I just said. Like, oh, this one looks interesting. Okay. But there's some products that I just know that I'm not going to launch, right? So electronic products or trademark products, so like Legos, things like that. For me, no, I don't like furniture products either. So let's go through here. We're going to go till we find something that catches our eye. One eye right off the bat is these mochi squishy toys. So the reason for actually, no, it's a little bit cheating because I've seen that market before. It's too low priced of a market. So let's actually skip and go to something else. All right. So remember, super low ticket, probably not looking for that. And I'll explain that more once we analyze a market. Okay, so this one's actually interesting. Tricycle for toddlers. That one caught my eye. We'll keep that on the back burner. $8 diabolical sell price. Yeah, it's crazy. But to be fair, we have a product that's $9.99. Same thing. This actually used to be, this was like a trending market. I saw it back in the day, and people were selling packs of butter slime. It was like $30 plus dollars, and the market was actually really good. But then kind of like the Pop-It toys, it trended down quite a bit. Charlie, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you. Let's see, do we have more people in the YT? Yes, we do in the YT live. Oh, let's go. The YT live is popping right now. Anybody who is in the YouTube live, make sure you drop a like on the live because it really helps out a lot. If you guys are getting value from this, what are the CPC for that product? Bro, they're like $3, $2. It's a really insane market. Not a market I would ever get into nowadays. Okay. So we're going. Remember, we have one on the back burner that caught our eye. Sometimes it's not going to be on page one right off the bat either, because you see that some of these are electronic. When I see a market with like super high average reviews, like just one individual listing, I'm not even going to go into that. I'm referring to this bestseller right here, YouTube, the VTech, because I already know that the average reviews in that market are going to be really high. And so we're going, same thing, electronic products. The cameras for kids are interesting, but A, that's electronic. B, that is, I see some pretty high reviews. So we got the squishy toys again. Okay, we have one that I do want to analyze, but just to show you guys that it might not just be on page one, let's go to page two. Because remember, we searched something generic. So that means that there's going to be a lot of products that we're going to have to sift through. This grill, okay, this one, kids barbecue grill set. This one's also interesting. I'm going to get on the back burner as we look. So we have two potential product markets that we can go look at right now. How about we start with, let's do that one, just so we don't keep sifting through here. Lost, thank you for sharing the live, bro. So we have kids barbecue set. We want to identify the main keyword. I've been doing this for a while, so it's a little easier for me. You may have to go use a product research software, type in some of the keywords that you see in the title, and find the one that's the most relevant and has the highest search volume. But in my case, you can kind of guess. It would be one of the main first keywords that you see. So like kids barbecue, probably grill play set might be it. And I'll check that by going here We're going to go to Amazon. In the search bar, kids barbecue. Remember, I have a product research software. I have the Helium 10 Google Chrome extension. And so we want to find the one with the highest search volume that's the most relevant. Now we see kids barbecue grill playset only has 700 search volume. So I almost feel like that's not, I don't think that's the main keyword. So let's do kids grill, see if we can find something better here. Okay, see, so we already see one keyword that's higher search volume, but 1,300 is still, it's still a little bit low. Try kids grill. Yeah, see, kids grill playset is still low. So let's do barbecue grill playset. Nope, that's even worse. So it's probably going to be grill or kids grill playset. It's not the strongest search volume, but let's actually keep looking. Maybe we can identify a better by looking at some of the titles here. So we have kids toy kitchen playset. Maybe that could be, okay, maybe this could be it. Toy grill kitchen toy set. Barbecue play grill, cooking toy barbecue. We might actually have to use a product research software. So this could be a good example when you get a little bit stumped on the main keyword. Try grill kids. I read that already. So let's do barbecue grill. We might have to pull up a product research or a keyword research software. Barbecue grill playset. Yeah, we might have to pull up a product research software just so that we do this the right way. Kids barbecue grill set. Kids grill. Let's see if we get something here. Yeah, kids grill playset may be the main keyword. Oh, sorry, I got to share this tab instead, YT. So assuming that this is the main keyword, we can dive a little bit deeper into that in a second, but just to show you guys how to analyze a market, it is important to make sure that you're analyzing the main keyword of a market, because if you're not, then you're not going to get the most accurate data on that market. So I'm going to pull up my Helium 10 Google Chrome extension, the X-ray tool. And here it's going to show me a list of keywords, or excuse me, a list of products, all the products on page 1 that are organically and paid on page 1. Sorry, I had a brain fart there. First thing I'm going to do is go to my filters, and I'm going to hide sponsored products because I only want to look at products that are organically on page 1, aka not paying to be there. First thing that I'm looking at, average reviews. We see that the average reviews is 603, which is pretty solid. We want something that's under or around 500 average reviews. So if it's 600, 700, even 800 is a little pushing it, but okay. Once it gets to 900, that's my cap. $40 average price, which is solid because I want something that's at least $30. Average revenue 39K, which is solid. I want this number to be around 8 to 10K at least. And then total revenue in the market 1.9 mil. We would want that to be at least 200K. Now let's actually check something here because this may, okay, so this confirms it. So we also want to check our search volume graph to see if the product has seasonality. Now we saw I was having some trouble because usually your main keyword, you'd want it to have more than 1,000 search volume. We see that it peaks here at 7,000. Assuming this was the main keyword, we're going to have to check. And it drops all the way down here to 1,000. This would end, and a lot of the time it's down here. 2K, this isn't bad. 3K, this isn't bad. I guess it's not the worst, but this does indicate some seasonality to me. We see this big peak, and then the search volume is low throughout the year. So I don't really love that. I'd be a little weary about that. But one more metric that we would want to check is we're going to go to our review count, and we're going to type in max 200 reviews, apply filters. We're going to organize it by parent level revenue, most to least, by having the arrow facing down. And we would want to make sure that at least 20% of sellers under 200 reviews were making 10K plus a month. So we would count all the ones that were doing 10K, divide that by our number that we see right here, which would be 30. This one does have over 20%, so it's solid. One thing that I'd be worried about with this product is seasonality. I also feel like all of these aren't fully relevant because they're not all barbecue sets. Oh no, this one is. It's just like a mini barbecue set. Okay, we'd want to make sure that all the products are relevant. That's a big key takeaway. I don't love this market because it's a seasonal product, or it has some seasonality to it. I would also want to have at least, 10, I would want at least to have a few keywords that would equal at least 10K plus search volume. That way, I'm not necessarily relying on one keyword, but I have multiple keywords that are going to hit that search volume that are relevant to my product. We saw that this one had 1,300, another one had 700, another one had 200. So that's not too strong for me in terms of searchability for it, but there also may be some other keywords that we didn't look at, and we could show that in a second. Differentiating seems like a headache here. I actually think it's fun on this one. We could show an example. I'm actually so over holding my phone. But I can show you guys how I would differentiate this kind of product. Sorry if the YouTube screen sometimes goes black, guys. It's because when I switch over to make sure that there's nothing in the chat or something, I think the screen goes dark while I'm screen sharing. But anyways, so let's go over how to differentiate this market, how I would, right? Interested how you would. Yeah, hold on. Let me figure something out too. Can you guys see the screen? Oh, hold on. Can you guys see the screen? I can see your chat. I can't fully see the screen because it's covered. TikTok, let me know in the chat if you can see the screen, if this is good enough. I can put it back more. Can you see it? Can you see it? Let me know. Someone's got to type to let me know. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Iron. Okay. So now we could go to it. Now I don't have to hold my phone, a lot easier. I'm going to get a proper phone stand so that I could do these. I guess I should have, considering I've been doing these lives, both lives consistently. But anyways, what percentage? Okay. So how would I differentiate a product like this? First off, we could go and we could look around and see, just kind of get a gauge for the market, see what people are doing. I just, sometimes good size things. You see some people have more of a picnic type set. You have like a full-on barbecue, right? So what I would do is I'm going to go back to my X-ray tool, make sure we don't have any filters on. We'll hide sponsored products. And same thing, we're not going to set any other filters. We're going to look at parent level revenue. I can't see I'm not selling any software, Striker. I'm just showing you guys how to do product research. I can't, unless I move my head, which is out of frame for the YouTube live, I can't see the TikTok live comments right now. I'm going to get to all the comments, but I'm just going to show the differentiation for this product, and then we'll go back to answering everybody's comments. YouTube, I appreciate everybody who's rocking with me on this live. It would mean a lot if everybody who is in the live drops a like right now. It means a lot. And subscribe if you're not subscribed, because fun fact, 60% of the people who watch my YouTube videos are not subscribed. So let's get that number more to 50%. Okay, let's get it. So how would I differentiate this product? First is I would want to go look at the top sellers in the market, the people who were making the most money. So we see these brands here, and I would go ahead and I would go to their listings. And I want to see what they're doing. What do they include in their listing? What makes their product perform well? So we see these guys, they have the barbecue itself. They have a few utensils for the barbecue. They got a basket. It even looks like they have some fake coal, nice little touch. They have the picnic stuff. They have the stuff for the oil, the fake salt. And then they have X amount of pieces, right? These guys will say, yeah, see 34 pieces. Okay, that's what one seller is doing. Let's go. Excuse me. Let's go back. Now let's go to another seller. We got to get 34 pieces is what they have. We saw what they included in theirs. Okay, this one's a different take. Smaller barbecue, not a full set, still has the utensils, still has the food. This one actually has ketchup. So you see that condiments, it has the pan. I don't remember if the last one saw a pan. I didn't pay attention to that. And this one, I think as well as the other one, has the little buttons. You're like, why are you paying attention to all this stuff, Luke? Because it matters. So now we're going to go back. I'm going to give you guys the quick version of this, of course. Let's check the TikTok live. Okay, I'm going to give you guys the quicker version of this. But if I was actually launching this product, I would go and look at all my competitors, all of them, not just the few that I'm going to show you guys. Also, in each one of these competitors, you guys should be going to their reviews, going to their bad reviews, and seeing what customers are complaining about and try to improve that. There's going to be some things like quality and stuff like that where you just want to always launch the best quality, but maybe there's things about the product itself that the customers are saying. And what better feedback to get for a product that you're launching for customers than other customers for this product? So that's one aspect. But then again, we're going to go and we're going to see what each listing has. So the first one was 34 pieces. Does this one say how many pieces? Kind of an L if you don't show how many pieces you have, in my opinion, but okay, regardless. So they have the utensils, they have less. It seems like all of the top sellers have this kind of like interactive feature where you can actually like switch the knobs and stuff like that. So why am I looking at all these things? I want to gauge what top sellers in the market are doing because they obviously are doing something right. People are attracted, obviously, for the listing, reviews. There's a lot of other factors, but the product itself. And so just gauging those three listings, I would see, okay, as bonus items, I would need to include utensils. You see that some people are including condiment things. You see that there's the knobs on the barbecue. I'd want to make sure it's interactive. I'm also going to get a gauge for the type of styles that perform well. Is it like designs? Is it more of these ones that you can put on a desk or put on a table? Or is it more so ones that are big where it's like rolling around like a real barbecue? And I would go and look at each one of these listings. I would count up, okay, there's a total of 30 sellers who make over $10,000 a month in this market. 15 of them have the big style and 10 of them have the small style. I know those numbers didn't even add up, but you get what I'm saying. And if more who are performing well have one style, then this could be a better indicator, especially if it's a big gap, like 20 sellers with the big style are doing good, 10 sellers with the small style are doing good. Well, that's an indicator to me that people want the big style more. Big style, I'm referring to the image that's right here popped up on the screen. There we go, so you guys can see a little bit better. And so I would gauge that, what designs are performing well. We could even go to this listing here. This one looks interesting. If it would load, there we go, hold on. So we see, so again, I would also add condiments. Some of them only have little ketchup bottles. Some of them have ketchup, salt, and pepper. I would want to try to take as much of the good that I can where it still makes sense for my margins. I also saw that one of the top listings had a little pan. Okay, so I would go in, try to add as many utensils. Remember, this is all being mindful of your cost because it's easy to say, I'm going to add it all, but then it doesn't make sense with your margins. But I'd be like, okay, I'm going to try to add more utensils than most people. I'm going to go with the design that performs the best. Something like this charcoal, we saw that not every listing had it, but some of the top sellers did. That's a great way to try to differentiate. It's not reinventing the wheel, but not every seller. So again, going back to this actually, before I finish that thought, maybe seller one here has the full design, but they don't have as many food items. And then seller here doesn't have the full design, but they have more food items, less utensils. And then this seller, maybe they don't have the pan, and one seller does. I'm going to take a piece of every top seller that I see in the market, and I'm going to try to create a hybrid version of that listing of that product. So now it's unique to what's on the market. Not one single seller doesn't have the pan, the coals, all the utensils I have, the food items that I have, but other individual sellers have it. But because I'm creating a hybrid of all the top sellers, especially if I'm price competitive in the market, my offer looks much more attractive. So that's how I would differentiate that product. I mean, you could throw out any product in the chat and I would find a way to differentiate it. We were on TikTok live one time and I showed how I would differentiate detergent. or deodorant. Sorry, not detergent. Stop sharing. Let's go. Appreciate y'all on the YouTube live. Appreciate the likes. We got as many likes as people watching the live right now, which is amazing. God bless y'all for supporting. We're going to get back to the questions right now. A little bit. Oh, sorry. Interested how you would. Does that help Kevin on how I would differentiate that product? Also, mentorship students, I updated recently the AMZ Masterclass curriculum. So I actually updated the differentiation section to hopefully give y'all some more and better context on actually how to stand out, even though I felt like it did in the beginning, but just even more how to stand out and differentiate your product from the competition. YouTube, if y'all are in the live right now, it would mean a lot if you guys hit the like button. It doesn't take much, only got to do it once, and it helps out the live a lot. Yes, Striker, I was just showing you guys the Amazon website. That's where I like to do. That's become one of my favorite product research methods. The black box method used to be my favorite, but I like that one a lot, to be honest. I had a fake account acting like you, trying to scam me. Yes, you guys got to be careful from that. Unfortunately, there's nothing that I can do about it. Those people, number one, they block me, so I can't even see what they're doing. If I report them, TikTok doesn't do anything about it. So you guys just got to pay attention. I only have one account. It is LUKEBASHA. No dots, no numbers, no hashtags, no underscores, nothing. The other thing about TikTok is you can make the username the same. So my the @ name can't be the same, but the username can be the same. So there can be 30 Luke Bashas with their TikTok name being that, but you can't have the @ Luke Basha because that's my @ So make sure that you guys are paying attention to that. This is my only account. I go live on this account. Also pay attention. Those people definitely are buying their views. It's like 10K views on a video, but it has like 3 likes. You guys have to pay attention to that as well. Sometimes my like ratio is not the best either, but you can definitely tell that when you look at my account versus a fake account, which one is real and which one is not. What's the best way to calculate shipping costs, shipping FBM? You just gotta get a legit quote, get what's your dimensions of the box, and then what's the weight, and then plug that into, like UPS, USPS, they have their own sites where you can create a shipment, and then you'd get a quote. How do I go about signing up for your help? If you guys go to my TikTok or my YouTube bio, you guys can sign up there. My mentorship site is there. It goes through a little application process. Once you go through there, if you qualify for the program, you'll be prompted to book a call with my team. Show up for that call. They'll see, they'll answer any questions you have about the program, as well as see if you were the right fit for the program. And then from there, you would proceed in joining the mentorship. Let's go. That was a great, we'll still be on live for a bit more, but that was a great live so far. I like doing the screen share stuff. I think it is very productive, and I think that it helps people out. And it's great on YouTube because you guys can go rewatch how I did those things. Although I have been posting some more in-depth videos on YouTube as well, on PPC, how to analyze products. I have some videos. How about I share with you guys the videos that are in the drafts right now, currently recorded, edited, ready to go. So right now we have how to do keyword research for PPC. I'm going to show you guys another product research method for Amazon, how to calculate your profit margin. And this is updated with the inbound placement fee because that's important. And then I just recorded a new one. This one is not edited yet, but how to rank your product to page 1 on Amazon. So those are all new YouTube videos that are coming. All of them are recorded, all except for one are edited, and I literally just have to post them. But right now we're sticking to the structure, 1 long form video a week every Monday at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But on that note, everybody, if you guys like the lives, you guys like the videos, and you want a more in-depth guide on how to sell on Amazon, be sure to check out the AMZ Masterclass Mentorship Program in the TikTok bio. I love you all. God bless you, and I will see you soon. I'm actually not going to end the live right away because there's a delay that AirStick told me about. So let's give it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. TikTok, I love you. See you later. YouTube, I appreciate y'all rocking with me, being in the YouTube live. It actually helps out a lot. I'm on the road to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. So obviously, the more people who get in the lives, the more people who are going to see the content, and these are all recorded and everything. So I really do like that. What up, G? What up, Kareem? Good to see you, bro. And it allows me to do a lot more, as you guys see with the screen share. What's your opinion on ordering samples from 3 different suppliers to see the quality in products? I like that idea, because you want to order samples from more than one supplier, because then you're just assuming, you don't have anything else to compare it with. The last product that we ordered 3 samples as well. 2 to 3 samples at least. Now, of course, that's going to cost more money, but it is, it's important because you want to make sure that you're getting the best quality product. Had we not ordered 3 samples, 2 of the samples were absolute garbage quality, and so that would have been really bad if we just ordered 1 and we're like, okay, this is good enough, and then placed a bulk order. Probably would have got slammed with bad reviews on that product. So get samples. Be strategic with it, of course. You don't need 10 samples. What's your opinion on shipping directly to Amazon from the supplier? I've been hearing a lot of people say just to ship to Amazon directly, do not ship to your house, then ship to Amazon. That's what I do, Kareem. It's a waste of money, time, and effort to ship to you. Because you're going to have to pay for the shipping there, and then you're going to have to pay for the shipping to go to Amazon rather than the initial payment just going directly to Amazon. With this, though, because you're not going to be able to physically see the product and inspect the product, you want to get a inspection from a third-party inspection company. If you place an order on Alibaba, once you place your order, there's like an other services tab. You can get inspections through them or through third-party services there. But yeah, always get an inspection just to make sure the quality is good, and then send the products directly to Amazon. I don't touch the bulk order or bulk inventory of my products. I touch the samples, and I usually order one of my products from Amazon after it goes live. But outside of that, I don't touch the inventory. I don't label the inventory. I don't inspect the inventory. Meanwhile, the products get labeled, the products get packed, the products get inspected, and they get shipped, and I don't have to do anything. So make sure that you do that. YouTube, I love y'all. I appreciate you guys. If you guys like the lives, you guys like the videos, make sure you guys are watching, liking, commenting on all the long form videos, because, of course, I'm going to do it regardless, but the more support that we get to the channel, the more I'll be driven to make more videos, and maybe we'll start going to 2, 3 long form videos a week if we get the YouTube popping. So make sure you guys go show some love. And if you guys do want a more in-depth guide and to have me as a mentor, check out the AMZ Masterclass Mentorship. The link for my website is in my YouTube bio. You guys can go check that out. God bless you. I hope you guys have a great, great night. What's your opinion on outsourcing all the content, Amazon, like images, video? Let me show you something real quick, bro, before we hop off. So actually, I highly recommend it, because if you're not a graphic designer, then you shouldn't be doing the graphic design. Also, I think it's important to understand SEO, just so you can like almost fact check and make sure what you're getting is good quality title, bullet points, description. But you don't need to make it yourself. I actually have a site, amzmasterclassoptimize.com, where you can get your images, title, so you can get 3D rendered main image, 6 product images, infographics, listing copywriting, A+ content, brand story, 3 different complete listing creation packages. So there's 3 packages here: logo creation, packaging design, and product insert card design. Well, there's also, of course, services like Fiverr and stuff, but Fiverr is not going to do the same for you as the team will. So make sure you guys check that out. amzmasterclassoptimize.com. I don't know why it was a black screen, but I love y'all. Hope you have a blessed night, and I will see y'all soon.